This is the Andonstar AD409 Max microscope. It's the newest version of the Andonstar AD409, and last year there was a Pro version, which I reviewed on this channel. They're exactly the same microscope as far as specs goes, but the Max has some improvements and upgrades. The most notable difference with the Max, as the name would imply, is the size of the actual stand itself. It's massive, about 18 inches by 14.5 inches. And the overall height can be a lot higher than the Pro SE version. As far as the screen and microscope itself, they're exactly the same as the Pro SE version. Both are 10 inches at 1080p. Here is some video recorded on the device from the farthest and closest distance. And they have exactly the same specifications as far as magnification and connectivity options. So check out my previous video if you want to learn more about that stuff. Now, aside from the physical size of the base, there are a few other upgrades on the Max. Namely the helping hands, which actually are pretty good. I use these quite a bit. And the LED lights are a lot longer, so you have more reach with those as well. And it also has these arms that stick out the side that you can attach certain things to, or place your tweezers or other odds and ends. And the mat has some handy cutouts for different components. Another one of the upgrades is just how tall you can make this microscope. It's frankly kind of hilarious how tall this thing can get. Yeah, this is it next to the Pro SE from last year. This is how their tallest working height and their lowest working height. They're about the same at the lowest, but the Max can be a lot taller. One of my complaints with the Pro SE that hasn't changed on the Max is the buttons are still really hard to see. And the Max is still using the same endoscope, which the picture quality is not very good. I'm really not sure what you would use this for. I've never used it outside of making these videos. Now, the big selling point of this upgrade is the large working area, which may also be a problem. I tend to have a fairly messy desk, so even with the old version, I would always have to kind of shove things out of the way to move it around. But one aspect of this that I didn't really think about is just using the microscope itself as my desk space. So I don't actually move it anymore. I just leave it in the same spot. But your mileage may vary with this, depending on your desk setup. It may take up way too much room, or it might just be just right. So, depending on the size of your desk and your other needs, this microscope may or may not be right for you. But as far as microscopes go, I actually like it quite a bit, and I like the fact that I don't have to clear my desk to make room for a microscope. I just use the microscope as my desk now. So, if this microscope seems like it might fit your bill, check out the link below. There's a link to it, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below, and I'll try and answer them. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.